What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are back again with season 4, episode 2. Yeah. Anyway, with that being said, though, let's not waste any more time and, well, let's get into it.
But we just started it.
Guys, we put a lot of things on hold to do this. You're saying that the business is not viable when I don't feel like that you're invested in it. I don't feel like you're doing anything for us. I don't
Good old Robyn. Robyn. When something does not go her way, the way her tone switches up, you know what I mean? Like, she goes from the sweet, innocent, and then boom, I don't feel like this, I don't feel like that, I don't feel like this, I don't feel like that. I've noticed that. I've noticed the change in tone when things are not going in her direction. And her tone when everybody else is having a dispute. Let's say, for example, Janelle and Kody have got a dispute. If Robyn says something, she's gonna say it with a sweet, sincere voice. But when it's out of the blue and she's not happy with something, the tone is so much more deeper. I don't feel this, I don't feel that, I don't feel this, you know what I mean? Nonetheless, though, this is all about the business, you know what I mean, with the jury and whatnot, and Robyn's been a complete baby about it because Janelle does not like her role. In fact, Janelle just doesn't want to really be involved.
want to design jewelry. It's like I just don't want to. But I have been begging you to do the plus size clothing line because it's something. This is your niche. You want these pieces. I know you do. See,
I love the way she was. She goes, she was like, I want you, I know you love this, you would. The way she's trying to make it seem as if she cares about Janelle's needs. Because if it was a case of Janelle, you this and that, well then, ladies and gentlemen, I have a very good question. Well then, why are you not happy with Janelle having second thoughts or Janelle being like, I can't bother? If you really care about Janelle, like, you should let her be. I mean, it's different if it's like a motivational thing. Like, I know you can do da-da-da-da. And Janelle was like, you know, I just can't. Different, but that's not the case. That is not the case. It's far from the case. This is Robyn just wanting to get her own way, and it's going nowhere.
Yeah, I just don't know. I mean, to me, it's like it's a hobby business. It's not a real business. I just don't see how we'll ever make it go.
This part here is the part. No. So it's not even what Kody says. It's how Robyn. What's what she says next.
Every time that I try selling the jewelry, I get awkward.
I'm not talking necessarily about you selling jewelry, Kody. I mean,
what do you need me to do?
I just need you to support the situation.
You see the way she even mumbled with that support the situation. Nah, I need you to support me. It ain't about you selling anything. Oh, but for Janelle it is. But anyway, but for Kody, it's I just need you to support me. I need you to be in my corner, okay? I'm not having none of this, Kody. Stop it, Kody. The control factor. All the control tactics that she loves to use, man. I'm onto her. You can't fool me. I see everything. But let's continue.
And I'm losing sleep over how the heck are we going to do this.
I'm losing sleep too, but the only way we're going to make this work and actually be able to cover these mortgages is if we actually put some energy into the business that we have.
Can't quit the business.
I'm losing sleep too. Poor Robyn. If everybody would just put in the same energy that I'm putting in. But do you put in the same energy for everyone else when it's something to do with them? That is the question. Hey, we continue.
Into it, we're gonna really invest ourselves, time, money, whatever, or we're not. And we need to make this decision. We need to figure it out because I'm tired of feeling like I'm like begging for people to be involved in it when they don't want to.
Aw, she's tired of being like she is begging everybody else, blah, 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 blue. But you know what's so interesting though? When it got to that point where she's like, I'm tired of this, I'm tired of that, who do you think spoke up? It's always the same person that would speak up after Robyn if it's a case of where Robyn is fighting a war against everybody else, that makes sense. Just pay attention.
I mean, you know I'm committed. You know I'm there.
So I just don't fit in the crew.
You see, Meri, you know I'm in. Meri was such a freaking bum lick. Oh my goodness gracious me. Please, Meri, remove your tongue away from, what's the name again? From Robyn's bumhole. Legit. Always there to cover up or help or whatever, support whatever. Robyn this, Robyn that. This was one of Meri's biggest downfalls. But anyway, we continue.
No, I don't.
So you gotta be home.
I know.
All right.
When Janelle worked full time, I was able to be a stay-at-home mom, and that worked out well.
You know, in this conversation right here, sorry, my apologies. Christine is just talking about working and, you know, obviously how she just hasn't really got time to have a life and whatnot. And then obviously she brings in the comparison just as a listen. End of the day, when Janelle was working full time, I was able to be at home. And obviously I don't have that. I don't have that luxury of having someone to stay home with the kids for myself. So, you know, working is challenging, right? But just pay attention.
I think that the nature of our relationship has been affected by the move to Las Vegas.
Now, here's the thing. That face does not tell me that she agrees with what he's saying. the nature of your relationship, in Christine's eyes at least anyway, has been affected by the arrival of Robyn. Because here's the thing, you know, she sat there and she was basically just having a conversation. Kody overreacted. I don't know what's wrong with this guy. It's like he doesn't want to listen, but there's a fine line to when somebody is telling you something because it's a moan, compared to someone is telling you something not because, no, sorry, there's a fine line when somebody's telling you something because they want you to just do something about it, compared to someone just wanting to vent. Initially, she was just venting about her job. Kody's taking the wrong way. He's overreacted, and now he's saying the move has not made things any better. Don't get me wrong, the move hasn't made things better because obviously before, Christine obviously was able to be the stay-at-home mom for all the kids and whatnot. Obviously now she's working with the whole real estate thing. And the real estate thing is obviously taking a toll on her, and obviously it's making it harder for her to become a mother, right? And to be honest with you, I feel like in this point here, what she was basically stressing is that Kody is probably spending too much time at someone else's house, okay? Because at the end of the day, when he says, I think the movie is taking a strain of us, Christine's face is like, nah, I feel like our relationship has taken a strain because Robyn's in the picture now. Because at the end of the day, you know, they came from a situation where they were in Utah in a big house. And he was able to move from family to family, no issue, no issues whatsoever, apart from when Robyn came in the picture, he had to go outside or whatever, right? Obviously now, my apologies. Now, obviously, there's a situation where they don't have that luxury no more. And clearly, she's saying that I haven't had a chance to rest. How can she get rest? There's only two ways. Either one, another parent comes in and looks after, which isn't really going to happen. Maybe Meri, but it's not going to happen because her and Meri don't get along. Therefore, I reckon that she's insinuated, Kody, listen, I just want to see you here more often. You hear more often, it gives me a chance to actually have a break and not be a mother all the time. You know, she's literally screaming out that I am being neglected. So the children. And we fast forward to where we are now, when we see the relationship that Kody now has with Christine and his kids with Christine, well, that explains it all. Yeah. Finally got at the point. Yeah, we continue.
Okay, we do not have to discuss business.
Yeah, you're creating drama that doesn't exist.
Okay, that's fine. Never mind how we feel or anything like that.
No, well, if you feel like you've got to work, go ahead.
You know what I mean? The fact that he said you'll create drama that doesn't exist. Kody was not paying attention to the slightest. We continue. Well, that is pretty much all I have to say for this episode. I mean, listen, the episode was predominantly around about moving, new homes, and then Kody spending a day with each wife. And there wasn't really much to say for each wife, to be honest with you. I mean, Meri, you know, she was just basically talking about how it's been a while since me and Kody had alone time and whatnot. So obviously we feel like our relationship's back on the incline, which we all know is BS. And obviously Maria, aka Leon, is now going off to college as well. And Meri's scared that she's moving, she's leaving. And I'm currently still dying. Yes, that's what's happening right now. Yeah, and Robyn pretty much says the same thing as Meri. She's just happy to find out Kody owed myself. She took a day trip, blah, 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 blah. You know, yeah, all that boring stuff. Anything that was interesting, I already spoke about. But nonetheless, so thank you so much for your time, ladies and gentlemen. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.